Hello, loves. Today I'm here for an interview with Michelle, the founder of Hand Up Resources and Community Outreach. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what you do for the Hand Up Resources and Community Outreach?
Sure. So my name is Michelle Williams, and I founded a Hand Up Resources and Community Outreach after the loss of my brother. I lost my brother to an accidental opioid overdose, which is affecting a lot of people in our community. And after being or feeling lost and confused and bad, I decided to do something about it. So I started doing my research. So basically what I did was I decided to get educated in CPR and learning about Narcan, which saves lives. And so that's what I've been doing.
It's great. I was certified in CPR a while back through nannying, babysitting, and working at a gym. You have to learn how to know these things. But Michelle has taught me so much more about the side where those emergencies where you do need a certain medicine and everything, which I love about this nonprofit.
Oh, yeah. So one of the things that have helped us is we partner with an organization called the Science Addiction Team, and they're out of the University of St. Louis, Missouri. And so they supply us with all the things that we need to get to the community. One of the things they supply us with is Narcan. I have it here. And what Narcan is, and it is a life-saving tool that can be used to save lives. So 93% of people who get Narcan will live. And so this is what I usually get out to the community, and it's basically a nasal spray. So basically a nasal spray could save someone's life if it gets to them in time, if they're in an active overdose.
I highly suggest that everybody carries a Narcan, which goes along with your initiative, which you have bags for, correct? What you do with your resources?
Yes. So along with the Narcan, we distribute fentanyl testing strips. And how those can help is if you're like me, I'm a parent and I'm nosy, so I go through rooms. And if I see something that maybe I think my child shouldn't be using or ingesting, you could do a drug test on that particular child. Or if I'm talking to an adult who maybe is an active user and they're not ready to quit, what these testing strips do is they allow you to test your drugs and basically make sure that there's no fentanyl inside of the drug. So whether it's marijuana, whether it's heavier substances, you could actually test those things to make sure you're not ingesting something that could actually kill you.
Yeah. I feel like this is super important, and especially being a 21-year-old young girl going out places, going out on the town, you never know what can be put into your drink. And maybe you see something that's a little weird floating around. It's great to have those resources.
And that's why we stopped also hashtag stop the spike. And what that is what we've realized now. Dating has changed. The way we're meeting people has changed. There's a lot of social media. People can be whoever they want to be. And so 1 out of every 9 people's drink will be spiked. 1 out of every 3 women will either be raped, sexually assaulted, or stopped. So we teamed up with a company called Test Your Drinks. And what this company does is they have supplied us with these cute little cases. They're metal, so they're small. You can take them in a club, or you can stick them in your back pocket.
It almost looks like a pack of mints.
Yeah, it's very small, but large enough for you to put your ID in it. They come with these testing cards. And what these testing cards is, if you're somewhere and you're out and you feel like your drink has been something in it, you can dip your hand in your drink, touch one of the circles, and in 3 seconds it will turn a color if you've been spiked with any type of date rape substance like ketamine. And I really like this because if at that time you notice that this card changes the color, on the back of this case is a QR code which will tell you what your next steps are to do. And you can also notify the establishment and let them know that this has happened to you. So this is a great way to keep our girls and our young men, because 43% of the men whose drinks have been spiked, 43% said that it was a friend. So And then I always hear, well, I don't drink. Well, ketamine has little to no taste. And so it could be placed in water and it's clear. So these are just little things, whether it's a soda, whether it's a cocktail, whether you're at a concert, or whether you're on a date. This is just a nice little extra something to take with you. And we also supply these in the kit along with cute little drink covers.
Yes. Besides hashtag Stop the Spike, what else does your organization do?
Well, I'm also the daughter of a veteran, so a disabled service veteran, and so now more than ever our veteran, and my dad's a senior, so I'm very passionate about our older ones and our seniors. So we're in the process of working on a senior slash veteran community, tiny homes right here in a local area in KCK. Where veterans and senior homes are scarce. And so what we're doing, and we hope we can partner with you on, and we're looking forward to it, is we are having an upcoming fundraiser, which will start, I think, the beginning or mid next week. And we have some great sponsors.
So exciting.
So I'm hoping maybe we'll give you guys some sneak peeks throughout the week.
Yes.
Of some of those sponsors. We'll have some great items on there, so they'll be raffled off. It'll be on a site called Give Butter, and we hope to see you guys there, and we hope you support.
Yes, it's a great organization to support. And then what are your upcoming events happening?
One of the biggest thing we're having is we are partnering with Park Hill High School. We are going to partner with them at their parents and senior night, and I'm excited to share these things with the seniors that are coming out of high school, because like you said, young people, this is when you get out and you get to discover life without your parents.
Mm-hmm.
So giving them these life-saving tools, and parents the awareness to see what's going on in a child's life, what signs to look for when some type of addiction is happening, or maybe a mishap happens, maybe a drink spike, any of those things happen. Parents can be aware, but also the team can be aware of what to look for when they get out, because what we do know is college students love to get out and experience, but those who don't go to college, they're more likely to try things. So whether you are planning on going on to bigger and better things as far as education, or bigger and better things as workforce, we want you to be prepared for what's out there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
I would just like to really thank Kyla for inviting me on, and we look forward to doing collabs with you and your organization, and we just appreciate the support, just having us on.
Thank you so much, and I love for your organization and all that you do, and giving me the education that I truly love as a young female and someone who works in the heart of downtown. It's great information to know.
Well, thank you.
Yes, and then would you like to tell everybody your website and your Instagram as well?
Yes, I would love if you guys go visit empoweredhands.org, and you can find me on a hand up resource on Instagram. And I look forward to seeing you all. Please like and subscribe to find out what's going on, where we're going to be at in the community. We'd love to see you, and we'd love to have you down. Also, I'd like to say that in our bags, we give you the Narcan, we give you the fentanyl testing strips, we give you the drink spiking kits along with the CPR mask and other resources. One of the biggest things I forgot to mention, I'd like to say this, we teach that so many young people or older people are dying alone. And the reason being is because a lot of people are scared. They might feel as though if I stay, I might be arrested for this person overdosing, or maybe you were doing the drugs with them and you feel like, I'm scared. Well, one of the laws that was passed is called the Good Samaritan Law. And what that law says is if you stay and you save that person's life, you are immune from prosecution. There are two reasons that you might be prosecuted, and that is if you are the actual drug dealer or you have an active warrant. Anything else, literally almost anything else, even if the person was a minor, even if you were doing the drugs with them, even if the drugs are there, even if you had a restraining order, you are immune from prosecution if you stay in Save a Life. That's how important this initiative is. That's how many lives we're losing. And so we hope to get this information out. And again, I hope you visit me at empoweredhands.org to see where I'll be in your nearest community, and a Hand Up resources on Instagram. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Michelle, for letting me interview and talking about your amazing everything that you're doing to our community and our young children and our seniors. You're an amazing, wonderful woman. And we thank you guys. Make sure to check out Michelle on Instagram, and we will see you later.
Bye.